Around 6 million Australians go through Centrelink for government payments. But if they try to do that by phone, they're in for a frustrating time. Hold times have blown out because Centrelink is struggling to keep up with demand.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
So again, it's not letting us wait on hold.
This is unquestionably the busiest time of the year for us. We're not sitting on our hands. We're currently understaffed and we're doing everything we can to recruit and train additional staff.
A lot of people my age are finding it's difficult to use the computer, so they rely on the phone.
Pensioner Madeline Pizzuti hopes she never hears the on-hold music at Centrelink again.
We expect to wait a little bit, but not that long. That's far too long.
Her wait was more than 1 hour and 15 minutes before she claims she was hung up on when she called the older Australians line regarding her pension.
You know, you sort of wander around the house carrying your phone with you and hoping that you hear the operator come on eventually.
And she's not the only one left on hold. The latest figures from Centrelink show call waiting times have blown out. Customers calling the families and parenting line have the longest wait. On average, it's 31 minutes and 24 seconds, up from 24 minutes. The employment line is next, an average wait of 29 minutes. While the wait on the older Australians line has jumped nearly 7 minutes.
I've noticed with a lot of my friends, they go through the same thing. So it's not just me that's experiencing it, it's a lot of people.
So we decided to put Centrelink to the test. First up, the families and parenting line.
Oh, so we asked to speak to an operator then, and it sent us around a few times and then it hung up on us. So we will try again.
But once again...
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
So we changed plans and tried the older Australians' phone number.
At my.gov.au.
Think we're about to get hung up on.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Hung up on again.
3 strikes. So we decided to wait 30 minutes before we tried the line again.
Operator.
Thank you for your call. All our service officers are currently busy at this time.
Still no joy.
So for our 5th attempt, we tried the parenting line again, and this time got through, and the great wait began.
They've just said the wait time is expected to be 70 minutes. The average for this line is meant to be 31 minutes. So let's see how long we wait.
So we waited, and waited.
Oh, there we go, thank you. Yeah! We've just ticked over an hour waiting on the families and parenting line. Now that's double the time Centrelink claims the average person is waiting.
The 70-minute estimate came and went. Then finally, our time was up.
So we finally got through then on the families and parents line after 1 hour and 45 minutes waiting.
That's more than 3 times the average wait. Services Australia General Manager Hank Jongen puts the longer wait times down to a surge in demand due to the cost of living crisis.
The government has made a couple of announcements in relation to increases in childcare subsidy, greater access to the Commonwealth Seniors Health Card, which has also increased demand that we're facing at this time of the year.
And he has these tips for people wanting to get through.
Look at the online options that are available to them because it is by far the best way to interact with us, particularly if it's routine business. If you don't feel confident about using online technology, you can make an appointment to come in to see us and we'll provide you with coaching.
Madeline gave up waiting on the phones and ended up writing a letter to Centrelink, but as yet still hasn't heard back.
So I tried ringing them, waiting for an hour and a quarter, and in both instances I was cut off. Put themselves into our position.